Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Feed and Focus for Remote Work and Digital Nomads podcast. My name is Shurina. I'm a brain coach with specialization certifications in fitness, nutrition coaching, health, integrative health coaching, and I combine all of that with recent neuroscience research to give you guys the best brain tools that you can use today and very often get the results and effects right in the moment when you start doing them. So all of these tools to help you make better decisions, to help you learn better, to help you feel better, and in the end, to have better life experience and do better in life, in everything that you try to do, that you try to accomplish, that you want to accomplish, right? So that's what this podcast is all about. And why is it about for remote work and digital nomads? Because this is the future. I've always been remote. I've been a digital nomad for 12 years. And this is where most of my clients and people I worked with are. And I always think of different hacks and tips to make everything that I advise more convenient or easier for people who lead that location and very often time independent lifestyle that I'm very passionate about. Today, guys, is going to be short and very specific. It's going to be about eggs and why you should eat more of them, why you almost must eat more of them. If you're not into eggs for one reason or the other, please still stay tuned and learn what you can take instead to at least get some of the benefits that eggs give. Today we are talking about your ability. Like if you're one of the people who often hears, just chill, just calm down, and you're more tired and wired and have troubles falling asleep with all the racing thoughts and just too on the edge, excited, not necessarily in a good way. If you're on that edge and you need to get better at relaxing and recovering and chilling and just being able to do nothing for the purpose of recovery, if you're one of those people, you might be missing or not getting enough of special chemical that you can find in food that is called choline, that in the brain is made into acetylcholine. And acetylcholine, among a lot of other things that doesn't know about in the brain, it is needed to create the rest and digest state in your body, or more scientific talk, being in more parasympathetic mode when it comes to your nervous system and be in more that relaxed stage, right? Instead of fight or flight, that is connected to being tired and wired, right? So why eggs? Because choline is not that easy to get from a lot of foods. It is recommended, daily recommended amount is the amount that is found in 4 eggs. Now, to get the amount that you can get in 1 egg, you will need to eat liver. Liver is really amazing source also. 1.5 ounces is about like 50 grams. So liver will give you the worth of 1 egg. And again, the daily need is 4 eggs, right? So this is just 1 egg. Also, 1 egg, you will need to eat about 250-300 grams of fish or meat and about 400 or 500 grams of combined different vegetables and beans. And it also is found in nuts and seeds. Also, actually, wheat germ. Not just wheat, but wheat germ. Look it up if you don't know what it is. It's usually sold in health food stores. Quite a good source, and it can deliver worth of 1 egg in just 70 grams. So that's about 2.5 ounces. So wheat germ is also good, but because a lot of people like myself maybe not eating wheat germ because of different substances in gluten, in wheat or something else, or just not the fan of wheat products, the only, again, richer source, the bioavailable source, the source that will give you the amount needed, the optimal amount that you can feasibly eat, is eggs. And 4 eggs is the daily amount. I usually shoot for at least a couple of eggs if I'm getting it all from food. And then, of course, on top of that, I would eat meat and fish. And on top of that, I eat a lot of vegetables and beans every single day. So also spinach and beetroots, they can actually help to do some of the functions of acetylcholine. So you'll need to eat less eggs, but you still need them. The point is, eat your eggs. I recommend, if you want a whole food diet, at least 2 eggs. Again, the rest from food, and also focus on spinach and beets. I usually add spinach to every one of my dinners. And acetylcholine is also important, not just to create this rest and digest state, to calm down, to recover, to stay at peace, so to speak, to sleep better, right? Acetylcholine is needed to help you to make dreams, to dream, to have that stage of sleep where our mental health is taken care of, or in creativity also, it seems. Also, acetylcholine is needed to learn, to have focus, the state of focused attention, to memorize. Actually, people who do not get consistent levels of choline in their diet and their acetylcholine levels seem to be suboptimal, seem to be having problems with memory and develop later in life things like dementia, right? And this acetylcholine and choline in things like eggs, we need it every day. It's not something you do once in a while, you need it every day. And that's why eggs are so amazing. They are the richest sources. Again, liver is also quite good source of wheat germ. And also to get some of the functionality, you'll get to eat things like beets and spinach. And why, guys, for those of you who are on a vegan diet maybe, or you do not eat eggs maybe because you're allergic or because of some other reason, take some supplement. One of the best supplements that seems to be made into acetylcholine that we need for that rest and digest state instead of tired and wired. One of the best supplements that it is highly recommended, alpha GPC, 300 milligrams 2-3 times per day. Again, if you are on that spectrum of tired and wired. And it's funny because acetylcholine makes you learn, makes you focus, but it also helps you to relax, also helps you to contract your muscles and get stronger because of that, right? So acetylcholine, made from choline, that is found in eggs, in other foods too, but to get the amount that you find for eggs, you'll need to eat quite a lot of that food. And also, the bigger you are, the more muscle you have to contract, your requirements go up and up. It is the average recommendation, 450-550 milligrams per day, right? So 4 eggs is kind of just for average person. And if you're someone who are like myself, into learning, into memory, into exercise, into being in your optimal state, alert and focused and ready to go when you need to, but then also relax, resting and sleeping well when you need to recover. If you're one of those people who like to learn and be in their optimal state, then look into eggs or alpha GPC. If you have any questions, always reach out. Angela at brainbreakthroughcoach.com, on my Instagram at 1000yearyoung. If you need a specific consultation, you can also do that, but first reach out. And eat your eggs, maybe for breakfast, maybe for lunch, maybe for dinner, maybe make a habit to make it your snack, right? If you're not a lot into supplements, I usually eat eggs and whole foods and a supplement, so my brain is like the best it can possibly be, right? But eat eggs, guys. Get your pastured with a lot more other nutrients, and eggs are a rich source of very many nutrients, from B vitamins, quite a good source of complete protein, A vitamin, D vitamin. There are so many things, good for you things and for your brain in eggs. So eat your eggs, supplement if you're not into eggs, and if you have any questions, reach out, and till you'll hear from me again, that is tomorrow. Stay tuned, eat your eggs, and have an awesome, when you need focused and when you need chilled, Monday and the rest of the week. Talk to you soon, guys. Eat your eggs.